we go. Hi everybody, this is Dr. Eileen here delivering my virtual adjustment on how to become least vulnerable people. I'm excited back here in my fitness area of our office again this week, and we are excited because we're getting closer to phase 2 of Virginia reopening, and we're going to get our fitness center back online. Also, during this time frame, we've taken the opportunity to upgrade our fitness center. We have redone all the flooring in here and it looks really awesome. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour if I can do this. Let's see, maybe. Hey Maria, help me with this. All right, just change that, reverse it. Maybe, there we go. Thank you, Maria. So this is, just to give you a little sense, the new floor. This is our fitness facility. Give you a little bit of a window of what we do. This is just one area, but it's pretty cool and it's upgraded and we're really happy about that. Maria, I need your help to change this back. Sorry. There we go.
The little camera?
All right. There we go. Got it. Oh, there I am. All right. Anyway, so big shout outs again to folks who have been showing up, and also for folks who have been sharing this information. The segment that I did last week, the virtual adjustment called Sick Fit People, a lot of people shared it, and in my mind, the more we can help our community become healthier, stronger, and less vulnerable, the better off we're all going to be, right? And so if you're here today, obviously you're here today, so just give me a little 2 thumbs up or a little love to let me know that you're here. Also, let me know where you're tuning in from because I'm curious to know where people are. So I've been doing these segments now, I think like 6 weeks or 7 weeks, and my motivation is to share information to our community on what makes people most vulnerable, and most importantly, share information on choices you can make for yourself, your family, people you care about, on how to become least vulnerable people. And what's been really awesome over these last 6, 7 weeks, whatever it's been, we've been consistently helping people here in our office. People have been coming in for chiropractic care. And as I've been talking with people, the feedback that I'm getting is that people really value and understand the importance of staying healthy, strong, and less vulnerable through all of this. So that's been really interesting and really cool. I'm going to review some information from some previous segments for people who may be tuning in for the first time. And as a 100-year lifestyle chiropractor, one of the tools that I use in educating our patients in our community is what we call our fitness formula. And I've been sharing this, everybody's been seeing this each week. And the fitness formula stands for FIT equals N squared ESS. And the N squared ESS stands for neurology, nutrition, endurance, strength, and structure. So, as I've been saying, those are the 5 principles of the 100-year lifestyle. And when those 5 systems are balanced, healthy, and strong, then the immune system of the body can be firing on all cylinders. And when the immune system is firing on all cylinders, it is totally working 24/7, 365 to defend and protect us from any bacteria or viruses that are not going away. So as I've shared in some of the previous segments on the fitness formula, I talked about the N squared. All right, so N squared stands for neurology and nutrition. And we talked about that, the fact that nervous system controls digestive system. When the nervous system communicates better to the gut or the digestive system, it is going to process the fuel or the nutrition that you put in there a whole lot better. So that's the N squared. Today, I'm going to talk more about the endurance and strength part of the fitness formula. And the virtual adjustment post that we did for today is called A Compelling Link, Physical Activity and the Body's Defense System. And on this post that we did earlier, there's a link that'll take you to an article, an awesome, really awesome article that is called Performance 100, which reviews the 5 principles of the 100-year lifestyle. So I definitely encourage you to check it out and also to share it. So research links consistent moderate physical activity to supporting the immune system, and an article in the Journal of Sport and Health Science reviewed extensive research showing the relationship between endurance and strength in the immune system. And what this research showed is it increased antibody activity for pneumonia and influenza patients, elderly patients. It increased the antibody activity. It also decreased systemic, endurance and strength decreases systemic inflammation in the body, particularly if the exercise is associated with weight loss. And the other thing, it linked endurance and strength exercise to improving the digestive system's microbiome. And these are all really critical things for a less vulnerable immune system. And what I also thought was really interesting in this article is it linked endurance and strength exercise to something called immunosenescence. And immunosenescence is weakening of the immune system as the body ages. And what they found in this is that the endurance and strength exercise delayed the onset of immunosenescence. In other words, it made it not happen as quickly. And what it showed is that the endurance and strength exercise increased the number, the strength, and the activity of T cells, which are our fighter cells. It increased the number activity of white blood cells and also tumor-preventing cells that are called NK cells. And the other thing that it did, it strengthened the DNA of the white blood cells. And when the DNA stays stronger, it doesn't age as quickly. So I just was really blown away. I thought it was really awesome, the fact that something as simple as improving endurance and strength has such a profound effect on the health of our immune system in helping our immune system be way less vulnerable. So before I get into more of the specifics on the endurance strength part of my virtual adjustment today, I wanted to ask a couple questions. And these questions are, there's no right or wrong answer and there's no judgment. So the first question is, what are you doing in your life that potentially makes you more vulnerable? And what are the lifestyle choices that you're making that are helping you become least vulnerable? So if you think about that and you're willing to comment below, I'm really interested in getting feedback on this. Now, in order to optimize endurance and strength of our muscles need 4 things. All right, the first thing that muscles need is that muscles need healthy nerve supply. And as I've been talking about in these virtual adjustment segments, if there's imbalance in spine alignment, something we'll call vertebral subluxations, it creates interference on our nerve or IT system. And that makes it a whole lot harder for the brain to communicate good cell phone connection from the brain to the muscles. And if the muscles don't get good, clear nerve signal, the muscles are going to be tighter and they're going to be weaker. All right? So what's really cool, amazing, and awesome about chiropractic adjustments is they rebalance the spine to remove interferences on the nervous system, so then the brain can communicate clearly, good cell phone connection from the brain to the muscles. And when the muscles get good nerve supply, muscles are healthier. Okay? So that's the first thing muscles need. The second thing that muscles need is oxygen. All right? That's why diaphragmatic breathing techniques are really important to improve oxygen to the body. And that's also why endurance type exercise, which improve cardiovascular function of the body, is really critical for oxygen to the muscles. So second thing is oxygen. The third thing that muscles need is nutrients. Okay? You got to have healthy nutrition in order for the muscles to work well. And on another virtual adjustment segment, I talked about quality carbohydrates and things called polyphenols, which are really healthy for muscles, particularly when you're exercising those muscles. The fourth thing that muscles need is they need movement. You gotta have healthy movement in order for the muscles to improve endurance and strength. So 4 things: good nerve supply, good oxygen supply, healthy nutrients, and movement. So for part of today's virtual adjustment segment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over 4 exercises that you can do at home that are simple and also can be modified for all different kinds of physical aptitude as well as fitness levels. And what Maria's going to do is she's going to follow me over to the stability part of our fitness center. So just hang with us a second here on this. We'll make this change. All right. So got me on there?
Mm-hmm.
All All right, so the first exercise, at-home exercise that I'm gonna go over is a simple step up. Most people have a step at home, and this is really easy to do. Basically, stepping up and down, okay? And you can control, you can go slower or you can go faster. You can do a certain number of repetitions on one leg, and then you can switch, because you wanna do both sides, all right? If you wanna add intensity to this very simple step up movement, moving your arms is going to add cardiovascular intensity. Here, if you go up overhead, it's going to even add more to that. Okay, so a simple step up that definitely can affect endurance, cardiovascular activity, and strength. The other exercise that I like for people to do that helps endurance and strength is a simple squat. So the squat can be modified. For people who have less physical aptitude, less fitness level, a squat that can be done at home that's safe and functional is just kind of holding on to something and squat. And what's really awesome about the squat movement, it uses the bigger muscle groups of the body, the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the glutes, as well as the core. And it will definitely increase the endurance cardiovascular activity. You can do holding on to like a bar like this as well. If you have more physical aptitude, a standing squat, you can do it not very deep, or you can do a deep squat. And when you do that kind of squat, like I said, it is definitely going to affect endurance and strength. The third exercise is a push-up. And push-ups are really awesome because they use a lot of the upper body stabilizers, also activates core, and will get your heart rate up. So very low intensity level push-up can be a wall push-up. So basically creating a plank position and doing a wall push-up. Easy to do, okay? And shouldn't run into trouble with that. You can make it a little bit more intense, doing a push-up from countertop. Similar concept, a little bit harder. Make it harder, you can go down to the step. Obviously on your knees, this way, step, less intense. On the floor, a little bit more intense, or you can do full push-ups here. Push-ups are great because they will definitely increase the cardiovascular endurance effect, as well as activate some of the bigger strength type muscles. So we've got fourth exercise is an abdominal exercise, because again, the core is the center of it all, so we really want to activate those muscles in a lot of the exercises that we do. So you can do great abdominal core exercise that's safe for lower backs and necks is sitting, facing the wall, putting your feet, tall spine, tighten up the abdominals. You're just gonna lean back, all right? When you lean back, you'll feel it engaging the abdominals. If you want to add intensity to this what I call ab up exercise, is you can sit on a ball. The ball makes you have to stabilize more, so it adds some intensity. And the same thing. And the thing is, what's great about this abdominal exercise is it should not stress the lower back or the neck. Now, with any of these exercises, if you're feeling pain and discomfort doing them, even at lower intensity levels, that may mean there's issues related to your joints, your nerves, your muscles, and that's something you definitely want to get checked out. So, the reality is, we're all going to live a lot longer than we think we are. So, people who make chiropractic care as part of a lifestyle at any age improve neurology, nutrition, endurance, strength, and structure, which are all key components in making us healthier, stronger, and less vulnerable. So that is my virtual adjustment for today. I'm going to revisit, I don't know if anybody commented.
They did.
People commented on the two questions are what are you doing that makes you most vulnerable, and what are you doing to help lifestyle choice to make you least vulnerable? Any feedback on that?
Yeah, Michelle said more vulnerable is poor posture when sitting, poor sleep, and least is when she gets her adjustments and she keeps moving.
Love that.
I know Mackenzie also said that she's doing meditation, taking her probiotics, and lifting weights.
All right, so strength, nutrition, and also neurology, getting adjustments there. So that's my virtual adjustment for today. Tune in next week at Orange Chiropractic and Family Fitness. I do Wednesdays at noon. And next week I'm going to be talking about structure and posture. So I'm glad somebody brought up